When considering the food we consume, do we truly reflect on how its origin dictates whether or not it ends up on our plate? Indeed, the geographical location of the farm or industrial facility where a product is produced might be the sole reason for its inclusion in our diet. Ever since distinguished products from diverse regions gained prestige, adorned with labels like protected and certified origin, they became luxurious additions to dining experiences, pushing food testing and food forensics practices to prioritize authenticating their geographical origins. The present impact of climate change is profoundly altering our planet's landscape, soil properties, and temperature. In the face of these ever-changing environmental conditions, why does the geographical origin of a product continue to be such a crucial determinant of its quality? Food and geography are extremely tied together, but this also means that food and politics cannot be separated. Why do we care about traditions? What drives us to defend a traditional family recipe at all costs? Food is power and still serves as a weapon in cultural wars that unexpectedly turn real. The redefinition of food origin has the potential to reshape the entire global dynamic. In the present times, the challenges of climate change and a growing global population are impacting food production. Advancements in technology and scientific research are introducing alternative foods and practices, including lab-grown foods, fermented products, cellular cultivation, and precise vegetarian substitutes as responses to traditional resource limitations. The rising cost of primary resources is prompting food producers to maximize output with minimal investments, resulting in an influx of food containing non-nutritive components as substitutes. This has led to instances of fraudulent practices and food frauds, driving consumers to demand greater transparency. To address concerns about food safety and traceability, technology is evolving with developments like blockchain, smart packaging, and sensors. The evaluation of food quality remains closely tied to its geographical origin, and the current focus on food analysis and certifications often prioritizes location authentication over ethical production conditions. This gives rise to the phenomenon of gastronationalism, characterized by labeling food according to national origins to safeguard it as a crucial part of a nation's heritage. This trend carries significant implications for both politics and the environment. We're now in the year 2044, and the world has undergone profound transformations as the expected consequences of climate change have dramatically altered the planet. Submersion, wildfires, and desolate oceans have reshaped Earth's landscapes, and unprecedented temperatures pose a threat to the survival of natural habitats. The global population approaches 10 billion, amplifying the urgency for innovative solutions to navigate this altered environmental reality and be able to feed everyone. Fortunately, in recent years, scientific research has propelled the development of efficient, low-carbon footprint techniques, including lab-grown foods, agricultural innovations, and precision fermentation. These advancements have been accepted by the public to be adopted as the sole means of preserving humanity. Significant changes on a global scale in the day-to-day aspects of life are now imminent, with every facet influenced by shifts in food production. Each country has instituted a shared emergency governmental institution known as the Global Food Redistribution Organization, GFRO, with the primary goal of restructuring the production and distribution of food resources. The recently approved De-Extinction Urban Act, gaining rapid worldwide acceptance as a common political agreement, is crafted to streamline a worldwide overhaul of food production. As outlined in this urban plan, each moderately populated city will feature a central food production hub where food is cultivated using new techniques or lab-grown methods, including innovative systems such as hydroponic and underwater agriculture, implemented in vertical setups to optimize land utilization, replacing traditional field agriculture. Animal products and derivatives are also cultivated through lab grown methods. This approach is leading to a standardization of food quality and characteristics on a global level, making it possible to produce everything everywhere and at the highest possible quality. The production of food has undergone a significant transformation, transitioning to centralized controlled environments where testing procedures emphasizing authenticity tied to a specific place have lost their prominence. Food testing now places a primary focus on considerations for both planetary and human health, and controls on food's carbon footprint has become a central concern. Quality has taken precedence over quantity, and nutrient concentration is strictly measured to meet specific standards. The food produced today is 10 times more nutritious than the low cost, mass produced food consumed 2 decades ago, aiming to address the disparities in malnutrition and obesity. Food forensics, originally dedicated to uncovering food fraud related to authenticity and traceability, has shifted its role to ensure the prevention of trafficking in real animals or wild plants, transitioning from human centric aspects to broader concerns involving environmental conservation and ethical practices. Traditions, especially those centered around food, play a pivotal role in community identification, grounding individuals in their cultural roots. The alteration or challenge of traditions associated with specific origin foods may lead individuals to question their connection to a cultural nation, resulting in a fading of the soft power tied to it. The novel situation we picture happening in 2044, prompting a global redefinition of food and its meanings, necessitates the invention of traditions to preserve the past, and politicians and governors grapple with the challenge of redefining the elements that bind nations together. Governors and members of the GFRO are now convening in secret from the general public to explore alternative physical and emotional factors that can cultivate a sense of unity and belonging, while also serving as tools for control. In a context where the meaning of locality, authentic food, and territorial cultures has undergone a significant transformation, the Secret Summit engages in discussions surrounding 4 undisclosed options, prompting 2 pivotal questions that shape the conversation. Firstly, with the potential replicability of every food worldwide, is the continued import and export of goods still a meaningful endeavor? Secondly, in a landscape where the concept of terroir loses significance, can policies effectively preserve the locality of designated origin foods, or is it more pertinent to shift focus towards the traditions of eating and cooking, transcending individual ingredients? Can we craft a new global culture grounded in universally available food to avoid the confrontation between cultures that brought to physical conflicts in the past? Various ideas are being proposed, and none of them appear to be without risks. This covert summit delves into the intricate dynamics of globalized food production, cultural preservation, and the evolving landscape of culinary traditions, particularly in a world where the traditional ties of ingredients to specific locations become increasingly ambiguous. A central and profound dilemma persists and remains unsolved. What is the intrinsic nature of food without its origin?